Ryomen Sukuna versus Analog Core. How does it go? Now, against Sukuna, it doesn't go too well at all, boys. It goes pretty bad. This is why. Because Sukuna has already done things like World Cutting Slash, where he cuts the space around something, and by proxy, since that something is in that space, that something is also cut too. Hence, what happened to Gojo. He also has an open barrier domain expansion, which basically expands to over 200 meters long and is described as being a painting on thin air. Within this 200-meter radius, anything and everything with cursed energy is hit with cleave, and anything that's not is hit with dismantle, until it is turned to dust or deatomized. In the Shibuya incident, he used this against Maharaga to win the fight decisively. Before anything, nobody has even managed to tame Maharaga, because once Maharaga is summoned, he is basically unstoppable. But when Sukuna came in, he tamed and defeated Maharaga, only to save Megumi. And during the final Shinjuku showdown, Sukuna engaged a gauntlet-style fight with the entire cast back to back and survived. Well, kind of, because, at the end he still died, but he fought everyone back to back to back. Even after being heavily weakened by Gojo, Sukuna still had enough cursed energy left over that it was comparable to Yuta, which is said to be even higher than Gojo's. So this man fought Gojo and still had enough energy left to box and still pull out domain expansions, or at least attempt to. And of course, who could forget, Sukuna mastered the 10 Shadows technique effortlessly. So while Megumi took, I don't know how fucking long, even by the end of the series, he didn't master it. Sukuna popped into his body and mastered it on point. He just did it. He not only used them for offensive techniques, he used it for defensive too. Now, I could go into more detail about what Sukuna has done. Based off all of that, what does he do to Analog Core? Physical only. He stomps everybody that is physical in Analog Core, outside of maybe cosmic gods. But anyone who's not a cosmic god, they get cut in half. I feel like Sukuna would just do a cleave or a dismantle, and maybe if they're really powerful, a world cutting slash. But I feel like that technique alone will be a decisive winner. Sure, an entity can maybe dodge a physical cut that's coming through them through the air, but cutting the space around them is different. If you cut the space around somebody, by proxy, they're in that space, so they get cut too. So by proxy, whatever is physical that is coming at Sukuna from any angle will be getting cut too. So Sukuna wins by default if he even uses any kind of slash attacks. We don't even need to bring up anything like domain expansion or anything like that, because it's just overkill. So Sukuna wins pretty decisively. Thank you all for watching. Peace.